Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your August reading. And some of you are really going to feel very powerful this month. And in the month of August is a huge month, but I just see this massive shift, a big leap. Some of you are going to feel like you jumped into a new timeline, but you are definitely going further into a new life, a new lifetime on a spiritual level, but a new life right here. As you go through the end of the year, I see it progressing up and up and up. Now, this can be in you general, but it may be in any area of your life, reconnecting with people, romance, career, projects, whatever you do, you are definitely getting pushed by the spiritual forces around you. If you are using your spiritual forces right now, they're saying your heightened intuition is going to push you into this new. It's going to be big. It is going to be epic almost for some of you. It's a very, very big deal. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Scorpio. There is something you have blocking you. And what they were telling me is that you've been twisted and turned and churned and put on hold. Like you may have been doing this for 1 to 2 years for some of you, even going all the way back another 10 years before that. But I just see this transformation in your life, in the way you perceive your life, the way you perceive yourself and all of the people around you. And it's very, very powerful energy. Welcome to the channel, you guys. If you're new, I see it, hear it, feel it. The information comes through me and I give you the message. I translate it for you. At the end, I'll give you the channeled message from Archangel Michael, who is with me today, along with my guide, Allie, as we give you these beautiful incentive messages. The Seven of Wands, that's what they were showing me, is that you've just been kind of turned into a lot and you've had to learn how to reestablish boundaries, creating boundaries, but healthy ones this time, not letting one person do something and not the other. It's like, this is who you are, the authentic you. You've gone through a massive, massive transformation. This is beautiful, where you had to go into the dark night of the soul and you had to really reflect on what was holding you back or who was holding you back. For some of you, I do feel you were being held back by a Taurus or a Sagittarius person, possibly an Aries. But all of this is leading to this point where I said you had to protect yourself. You had to put your barriers up. You had to push people away, especially if they were hurting you. And then you had to go into this feeling of being stuck. And that's not a fun place to be. But you've done all the work, and they're saying you've done such a great job. This is your time to get back what you didn't get back before, whatever you've been putting out, and there was no return. This is definitely for those of you who are been overgivers throughout life. Okay, now, we all have different paths that we walk. We all have different life lessons that we need to learn. And I feel that this group, you may have been shunned a lot of times, and it blocked you, especially if you had love, if it was for a family. But you have really been going through a lot of healing, a lot of intense emotional draining. Right now, you may feel your sinus is draining, your throat is itchy, your body is aching, and things just don't feel quite right, but they are getting ready to turn around. Now, August is going to be one of the biggest months of the entire year. This is one of the most powerful years that we have had and are going to have for quite some time. So as we are still in that Capricorn, second Capricorn moon, then we have all of the energies of the new moon coming in on the 4th. Then we have the 8-8 portal, Mercury in retrograde on the, I believe it's the 5th. It's like massive. That doesn't even include Pluto and Saturn and all of the other astrological events that are going on right now that are making you feel stifled on top of whoever or whatever is going on. Let's take a look at your career and your projects. If you're not working, that would be projects, whatever you devote your time and attention to. Then we're going to look at family and friends, tap onto the romance a little bit, and then we will look at your guided message from Archangel Michael. So you guys, they're telling me that you've really been through a lot, and I'm seeing somebody, they're showing me a hamster in a cage. You may have felt like you were running and then falling and running and falling, and let us know if that was you. And that is a very heavy energy that a lot of people, regardless of their zodiac sign, have been feeling definitely over the past 4 years. Intermittently, again, it'll be, it'll vary on the time frame. For some of you, it could be 10, but it is intense what I see, where you just feel stuck, where you really had to take a break and let everything just absorb in you, all the lessons learned, all the people, understanding consciously what was going on with your unconscious self so that you can rise up. It's a big deal. Now, some of you, this was in your career and securities area. I'm talking security, your financial investments, 10 of Pentacles, your financial investments. And by the way, if you have Taurus in your chart, they had it in the exact same placement on their reading that I just did. You have the 6 of Cups too. So this is something that you may have been dreaming about doing for some of you. I feel that this is a group of you that they're showing me where you're starting something new. This is a new project, a new invention, a new website, a new way of earning money. If you went to school, let's say you started going to school 2-3 years ago and got a certification or degree in somehow whole natural, holistic. Some of you, it's about nutrition. You may have gotten your certification to be a nutritionist or an acupuncture individual. You're getting ready to put yourself out there, and it's going to be very, very healing, not just for you, but for so many people. Now, there's another group of you, whatever you were dreaming about, that could be you. What you were dreaming about, that may be you, but your dreams are getting ready to come true when it comes to this particular area of your life. Remember, there's like this big leap where you're going to just take this leap of faith, and you're going to really be amazed at what you have coming. You have the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords comes, oops, it was in the right. I just dropped it. It was upright. The 6 of Swords comes when we have gone through the turmoil that I'm talking about, the 5 of Swords energy, combative energy. Some of you were dealing with co-workers in your work environment that were very, they triggered you into either working more in your shadow area, working more on healing and taking care of old issues, or they actually triggered you to start it. But I do see it has to do with a work arena. For another group of you, I feel that you're going to join forces with another individual, and the numbers 3, 6, and 9 are very important for the month of August for Scorpio. 3, 6, 9. It can be all threes. It can be in that order, 3, 6, 9. It's a beautiful progressive number that they're showing me has to do with your personal ascension. Now, this ascension is actually going to affect your finances, your security, how safe you feel in your own environment. Some of you are relocating for this project, okay? The project they're showing me has to do with different, it looks like they're showing me 2 different countries where you may be going back and forth from one country to another, living there temporarily. But I definitely see you contributing, not financially, although there may be a little bit, but it looks more about your time. So this is a project that you're going to devote a lot of time in, and it is going to be very, very good for you. And again, you're going to help a lot of people. Scorpio, this is probably I don't remember another time I saw Scorpio being so humanitarian. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, that's probably what's going on for sure. But let us know if that is you. Just a big turnaround from where you've been to where you're going. And the beautiful thing is they're showing me you can see it. And I feel this has been over the last 2 months, definitely feeling closer to getting your goal up and going, but the 2 months working even harder, because we have to work diligently to get that energy lifted, right? Very, very positive energy. When it comes to your investment, some of you have a family member, and we're going to look at family in just a second. They're showing me a family member that you're dealing with that may have been advising you on what to do, but I don't feel it worked. If you know what I'm talking about, leave us a comment. Remember, those comments move the energy into the positive vibration that we bring into this reading. We can talk about all the bad stuff. You can look all over everywhere and the bad stuff's there. The goal of these readings is to help people get into a higher vibration. So I hope that helps you understand what's going on. Very, very positive. Most of this is already planned out because I'm seeing the past and the present, not as much in the future, not as much from the ethers. Like you've already got things planned out. But it's going to be very, very positive for sure. So let's take a look at your family, because again, I do feel that the family is the one that may have held some of you back from security. They may have been occupying your home. This could be you as a parent letting your adult child and their family live with you, occupying the home, and it looks really crowded. The vision that I see, it looks really crowded. Let me know if that's you. Oh, very positive though. Look, you've got the Queen of Cups. This is you being very nurturing. You allowed them to come in. We also have the Emperor, and that is you too being very stubborn in certain situations. But I feel for a lot of you, you may have been the one living with somebody and it's just been really challenging. I just see lots of people, so it may be a small space where you are sleeping like on the floor, and you know, like there's not a lot of room, but they're helping you out and they're saying have gratitude for that. It is really going to help you, but they were helping you through a very difficult time. The Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and the Emperor, these individuals right here are positive in creating the change, in creating the flow, the energetic flow. And that's what we want to hop into, is that vibration. So each energetic shift that I talk about, for those of you who've been with me a long time, I talk about the energy because I tap into your energy, right? It's not like I'm seeing in your head, but the energy field around you, that's where I can see things and get in there in remote view. That's what's been going on with a lot of you, just sitting there wondering, or this person, whoever it is, has just been kind of going through a really hard time. But there is definitely a change. You may have had to put, somebody said, no more, you got to go. You got to go. So the beautiful part of what I'm seeing is I feel it does coincide with the career and security that I'm talking about, where you may be relocating, and it is going to be very, very positive. You had to go through this. It's right above the Six of Swords. Okay. So the combative energies that you were dealing with, the people, the situations and experiences, kept you sitting there going, but that's what I wanted. I wanted that career. I wanted that house. I wanted that person. That's all I wanted. And it is not there. And you had to go through this where I don't know what to do without it. And a lot of us have been there, definitely been there, but you're changing. And you have this beautiful, beautiful cutting the things off. You may be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual. I feel it's a family unit, okay? They keep showing me this vision over and over, a crowded room. Now, some of you, this could be you actually getting ready to move into more of a community, where you may have lived in the country and they're saying bringing you closer in like downtown area, especially if you don't have a vehicle. I'm seeing you being in an area where you can actually walk or have things delivered. It's more convenient for you, but it's very positive energy that's coming through here. So I like this for you guys. Now, whoever you're dealing with that's very, very stubborn, I feel they speak very sharply, okay? They're could be curt, okay? Curt in the way that they speak, cut you off, quick to judge. There's something about this emperor that I'm not very intuitively, energetically, I don't like their vibes, where I feel that they may have spoken words to you that kept you stuck. Maybe even kept you in a repetitive cycle. You may have been supplying them with a lot of information that built their security up. That could be paying them the money to live there. You see where I'm going with it? It's like you built up their security, but you didn't have your needs met. But that is getting ready to change, because this break apart that is coming in is going to be very, very good. Very good, especially if it has the zodiac signs in it, particularly high. But let's take a look at romance. Some of you, this is you. You left. You got divorced. You said, I'm done. And you may have been living with an entire, like your cousin's house where there's lots of people there. And it's going to be okay. See there, you got the World card. And that's what I mean. You're starting a brand new life. Scorpio, you're starting a new life, and it's beautiful. Now, when it comes to the relationship, it was a lot of burden on you. And this is the one that I'm saying where I see you walking away, motioning for the divorce, the separation, the legal documentation that you need. And I do feel that this is going to conclude, if it has not already, it's going to conclude possibly the end of August, but it looks more like it's going to finalize toward the latter part of the year, possibly September. That's really where I'm seeing it. August. Great energetic healing for a lot of you when it comes to your romantic situation, healing your heart. Remember, something closed, something ended, and you had to transform your life. You had to change everything around, put your kids in different school. If you didn't have kids, you had to relocate. All these different things associated with a new beginning. But it is going to be extremely powerful for you. This card represents the month of August, right? The month of August is going to be very, very powerful for you to move into a new environment. Again, they're showing me a community. Okay, this could be moving into an apartment complex when you were used to living in a house. Whatever it is, it's going to be very, very good. You're going to be working to create a new way of life, is what I just heard. A new way of life. Now, for another group of you, I do feel as worn out as you are. And I'm talking not even necessarily in the relationship. They're showing me the relationship, if you're in one. I'll get to single in a minute. If you're in one, they're showing me that it's just exhausting. Everything you've been through is exhausting. They're tired. You're going through physical symptoms, nausea, headaches, sinuses, all of these things I mentioned before. But August is really going to clear that up. You're going to have some beautiful moments in the month of August. And some of you may be having a baby, or finding out you're going to have a baby, a new addition to the family. So it's really beautiful energy. Now, for those of you who are single, you're probably absolutely tired of meeting people that just don't resonate with you. And I am seeing, right now I'm doing August love reading live. Join in if you want to ask questions. Just jump in the membership. Okay, join in the membership. But I'm doing it on August 1st because it is going to be very powerful for romance, highlighting in this Mercury in retrograde. But it's actually starting all the way through the end of the year. Very powerful for people to get back together, reunite if you have been lost from them for a while. They're showing me some of you knew them long, long ago. I feel you may have known them even in a different location, in a different city. This could be where you grew up. But there is a beautiful energy of coming back around together with somebody that you knew a long time ago. Not that you necessarily dated them, but it may have been somebody that really made you feel good. You probably both were unavailable, but there is an opening. So they're showing me an opening on both sides for this situation where you're going to combine forces, you, me, and them together. It's a we instead of a I and a you. It turns into a we. So it's very, very positive information. If you are traveling, Keep your eye open because there's going to be somebody you're going to meet. Particularly, they're showing me an airport. If you're flying out, now that doesn't mean look at everybody and go, is that the one? Is that the one? We can get into specifics. I have readings on sale right now. They won't be back on sale for quite a while, so grab one while you can. But this is more just being open, okay? Being happy, being positive when you go in the airport. And remember, your energy vibration shows. It shows in the color, which is why I like this particular thing behind me, because it shows different colors. Different energy vibration shows in different colors. And that's what I see. They're showing me for you to be very energetic, excited. Get ready, because romance is definitely going to be en route for our Scorpios. Now I'm going to pull this message right here and read it to you, and then I will give you Archangel Michael's message. Guided message. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and your mind. Look at that. They're saying this is exactly what you've been through. So this is just clarifying, simply clarifying what I'm talking about when it comes to your romantic situation, whether you're leaving them or meeting somebody new. It is going to be you bursting into this back to you again, like back to Scorpio, the lover of the tarot. All right, let's take a look at what Archangel Michael wants you to know. Some of you may be feeling very, you're feeling energy moving in your solar plexus, and you probably need to have an energy clearing. Those are on my website. I'm a Reiki Master Energy Healer. And so much other stuff. But this is them saying that they are feeling it, and they wanted me to let you know you need to clear that out. It's like this big push, and that's what we're doing right now. We're all purging. You can have things coming through your pores if you're changing your diet. It's important that you take good care of your health as you go forward. Switch your diet around, start eating better. And it's weird that they're saying this. They're saying look better, dress better. Some of you may not be doing your normal Scorpio attire and doing the sweats, okay? Like wearing sweats and a t-shirt. I do that a lot because I'm not around anybody. I wear them at home. So they're saying, no, don't do that anymore. Look good, okay? Get up and take action to look good. Now, be brave as you go forward. I am here and my team is around me. Call upon any of the beautiful beings of love. They will come in, they will guide you. You have never been alone your entire life, and you will not be alone as you go forward. If you are feeling intensity in your solar plexus, if it feels like fear, a little bit afraid to move forward, maybe it's in a relationship, maybe it's in a new location, maybe it's just the new you, don't worry. You will be safe, and we will be there to protect you. All you need to do is call us in. It doesn't matter if you call in one or more, your guide, your guardian is around you as well. You have all of these spirits, these souls that are on your side. You can't even ask for a bigger team if it was in the real human life. We were here for you. It is your time to rise into, fully transform into who you are meant to be. Thank you. All right, you guys, that was from Archangel Michael. I hope you have an amazing August, and I'll see you on August 1st in the live show, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Much love.